Ladies and gentlemen, we back from hiatus. This is TBHL The Panel. We out here right now at Shawn Mama's house live. We've just finished the Firecracker draft tournament selections. We've made our picks. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Click Click, Snap Snap, Saffron Media. Call them up for all your needs. Markham and 14's Boston Pizza. Make sure you grab a beer and some food. It's always a bumping time. Right now, I'd like to call the commish, Otto, up here just to say a few words about what the Firecracker tournament is, why we do it, and who we pay our respects for.
Thank you, Dushev. Thank you, Ram. Yes. So unfortunately, last year, one of our teammate and one of the best players that actually ever played in the league passed away. So the reason that we actually have this tournament was to encompass all the league and get all the players to play on different teams and get to know each other. Last year, what we ended up doing is after the passing of one of our really good friends, we renamed it after his name. So it used to be the TBHL draft. Now it's the Firecracker Draft Memorial Tournament. But yeah,
that's what it's for, man.
That's pretty much it. So thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the show.
You already know who it is. I'm your host, Dushev. I'm with my professional asshole, my three-time champ, Rams up here.
You're what you eat, like I always say.
Read that hat up, because you know what it is. Hey, I'm going to get started right now. And we were talking about this prior to shooting, too. We're talking about if, out of the 6 captains there, is there a disadvantage with the worst captain in terms of skill set?
You know what? I think Arjun proved us wrong on this one still. Based on his team, I think he had the best team on paper right now. And the thing is, you got to make trades. You got to do all these other things to make your team a lot better. And I feel like Arjun proved a lot of people wrong. And honestly, yeah, he proved me wrong too. In
your thing, and not being biased because I know Suji is on your team, who is skill set-wise the best captain then? Skill set,
I gotta go with the other professional asshole, Gladdy. Still, I go with him still. Now, skill set.
So the self-proclaimed GOAT.
Yeah. Skill set wise, I'd go with him still as number one. No offense, Suji, don't bench me. But yeah, I would go with Gladdy.
With Gladdy.
Yeah.
On paper right now, who do you think, and I think you've already answered the question, but who do you think has the best team?
Because I think like with Arjun's team, before even the trade that he made with Sai, which we'll talk about after, he had the most depth. His defense, how can you go wrong with, Shahid, Sinda, Jatti.
And he's got Jerome Paul there as well.
I'm like, you already stacked your defense there. You're good.
Yeah.
And then the thing is he already got a solid first line, the second line, and then he has Sabes as the goalie. Everything great. The team is good, man. It's good. It's all around depth. There's depth. You need depth in the tournament.
For sure. I think, honestly, I questioned the trade that this person made prior to the tournament.
Okay.
But we'll see if it works out. I think Gladdy could be up there for the second best team on paper, simply because he does bring that depth with Rajiv being there, with himself playing that second line center. And I think it really does bring together that team. He's got a whole lease line in that second line, which has been doing really well in the league right now. They shut down the Oilers, right? This team on paper that was supposed to be the best team. So, I mean, we'll kind of see how it goes. I do question a few things, but Theo's team lacks defense. Yeah. Theo's team lacks defense. Why? Because he's shit at defense. It just kind of plays hand in hand with how it is. He's not even here. We can still roast him all day about it.
Nothing new, boys.
Nothing new at all. But you know what? We're going to have some guests today. Let's bring out each captain. I think if we bring out each captain, we ask them just the dynamic behind what their team is all about, I think we'll kind of go with that. So I'm actually going to save the best for last, and I'll let you know who that is after. We're actually going to call upon Sai. He is one of the draft captains. He's actually the captain of the Scarborough Sharks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a warm, fucked up welcome for our boy Sai.
Yes. Yes, the hat.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to the panel, Sai.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you this mic right here. It's a professional mic. Sai, just a couple questions. Well, actually, one question, to be honest. What was your dynamic going into selecting the team that you did?
To be honest, I wanted to stay loyal to the Sharks. Okay. So I did want to, the top line. So that's what I ended up with, my first line, which is Sufyan, Asim, and Rizwan. And then after that, I pretty much wanted to mix it up, and I got some heavy hitters from the Wild, like Zaber. And right now there's some talks going on for another one of my players on the Sharks as well, but I'm going to keep that,
On the DL
right now, yeah.
So what I'm taking away from this is you're loyal to your team and none others. So boys and girls, the second and third line of Cy, he's not as low. So if your minutes get cut, you kind of know why. No, I'm just joking, man. No, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense, and it is for long-term purposes, I'm assuming, and we'll kind of see how it goes. But thank you so much, man. Hey, get your trades going. Wish you the best of luck.
Oh man, loyalty. Loyalty is what it is.
We're actually going to call upon, he's actually one of my favorite dudes. He plays on the Quacking Mighty Ducks. I'm going to call upon Suji to come talk to us for just a quick...
I was your favorite guy.
Oh.
You're up next. Don't worry, buddy. Come. You're up next.
All right.
Hey, how you been, man? Welcome to the panel.
Yes. Welcome. Don't cut my minutes, man.
Suji, I know you're in a lot of trade talks right now. You're trying to make a few moves, but going into the thing, I'm gonna ask you the same question. What was your dynamic in terms of selecting your team? And I'll give you this. You should probably hold it.
Going into the team, I think
Going into the team?
going into the draft, I wanted to solidify goaltending, so I went with Vishy.
First round.
First round, my first pick. I trust him the most out of anyone. He's won 2 championships already. He's been to. If you look at it, he's always been in the finals for.
Didn't I
draft
score a
tournament.
goal from half on Fishy? I think that was something that happened, right?
Blamed it on me.
He's always been in the finals for draft tournament. So I trust him. And then going forward, I just built around players that can play multiple positions, and that play I think for this league, role players are key. When it comes down to it, if players are open to sitting down, they'll sit down. Or
Is that the perspective you have going in with your third line?
Not really. I'm open to sitting down myself. So it's anyone that I'm open. Yeah, I've done it before.
So you'll
Right. So
sit yourself out rather than perhaps?
if it comes down to it and I need to sit down, I will sit down. Right. But I have players that play for the team.
Fair enough. All right, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Quacky Mighty Ducks. We're actually going to go with Gladdy from the Toronto Leafs. He is self-proclaimed GOAT, stands for greatest of all Tamils. So we're going to see where it goes. The dude has enough balls to put 99 at the back of his jersey. He's got even more balls to put GOAT at the back of his jersey. But he only calls himself
Thanks for having me, guys.
Welcome,
Yes,
buddy. Welcome
Finally,
to the panel.
it's long overdue. Long overdue.
For organizing everything. We love you. Merry Christmas.
This isn't even a real mic. This is
It's actually, if you notice, there's a mic taped up.
oh shit.
Yeah.
I feel dumb now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how about you hold on to that? You gotta hold. I'm not holding it for you. What am I,
Oh,
low?
I have to hold it? What the fuck?
Hey, Gladdy.
What do they hire you for?
Going. So this is Gladdy. If no one knows,
No,
he's
refer to me by my real name.
The goal.
Gladwin.
No, there we go. Rad knows what.
Hey, going into the draft, you made a trade prior to it with Arjun to secure the first round pick. You got Rajiv with that. Again, maybe one of the greatest players in TVHL right now. What is your dynamic, or what was your thought process going into it? Because I know we had a talk off the screen about ulterior motives. Can you speak a little bit about that?
So yeah, Rajiv's obviously I think probably the best player, arguably. After some guy they call the GOAT.
Yeah.
But the key thing about Rajiv is in a draft tournament, you got to be able to adapt to how the draft is working. Like if 5 guys pick up a goalie, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think having utility players like Rajiv, where you can just my plan was clearly from the get-go, it was draft the best player available, regardless of position, after goalies, of course.
Yeah.
So once I drafted Rajiv and Rick, everything just kind of
Fell into
into
place.
place. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty easy. Like I think I have the strongest team. I think a lot of captains.
So
will
I
say that.
agree. I think so too. I think you're pretty much
It's
pretty up there.
preference too, but I think my defense is gonna hold it down for sure. I mean, I got Rick in the net, and I've seen Rick play. I've played with Rick, and I'm 100% confident with him. And I even have Mago as my backup. So I think the fact that Mago slipped into the 80th round was a big
Blessing,
sleeper pick. Yeah.
Magoo,
At my
not
defense-
Magoo, guys, from the Ducks.
Magoo, sorry. Shout outs to Donlands and T Park and whoever else I drafted.
My boy don't even know.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know.
I was the main thing I wanted in those middle to late rounds.
Yeah, we're
was-
we're just gonna take it away. Yeah, thanks, bud. Respect.
We'll see you in the
everything.
finals,
Thank
buddy.
you. Yeah, we'll kind of see you afterwards.
Who we got next, man? Who we got next? Who we got next?
Hey,
You said best for last, so I'm
we're gonna
curious.
actually call. We're gonna call Arjun up next. Arjun,
Best
he
for
is-
last?
He is the captain. We still have 2 more captains. Okay,
That's what I thought.
Clearly not the best. Captain of the Milton Wild. They're trying to make some noise this year. It's not really happening, but we'll kind of see where it
Man,
goes.
Theo on the shitty team?
That's what I'm curious about.
Like Noah.
We got him. We got him. Arjun.
Arjun, and I'm gonna say it straight up. Out of all the rest of the captains, you're probably the shittiest.
Thanks.
It kind of is what it is. But you have.
Do you value IQ or speed?
Huh?
It's definitely not
I
speed.
value IQ.
Theo will
speed.
rank me number 1 if it's based on his rankings. He values IQ.
Based on
Not based on the
on
draft.
paper though, even though you're the shittest, you may very well have the
Yeah.
best team on paper.
Yep,
Thanks.
I agree.
And that could be simply because you have that great you're a great manager.
Thanks.
And let's kind of stick with that,
Yes.
moving forward. We can hang up the shoes and the stick and everything
Mm-hmm.
soon.
Brian Burke.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your dynamic? What was your intentions going into the draft?
I want obviously number 3 pick. I'm surprised Todd came down that low. Easy pick for me.
Top 2.
Well, when you have Hamza playing like a monster.
But Hamza is good. But yo, you got to know that line mates also help this
Line
situation.
mates help, but that guy's on a
It's true,
wrecking
it's true,
ball
it's
right
true.
now. That guy's hotter than Miley Cyrus on a ball.
I don't know. Oh,
That was a reference to 2016, by the way. if you didn't know.
jeez.
Needed a good balanced team.
Did you make notes for this?
No. I'm just looking at my team
Oh, okay,
because I'm making too many trades.
All I see is I'm the best, but okay.
Yeah, I'm always the best, but you gotta do what you gotta do. IQ, obviously Sumit. He's gonna
Yeah,
be
underrated.
Yeah.
underrated. Sumit, Shahid, there you go, you're set. And I got my Donland kids. We're working on trades.
Football fuckers.
We're trying to get. I was able to bring Jelly and Hanif over.
Oh, nice.
That's a steal, man.
That was, I think, we're going to say it on camera, you won the trade. You won that trade.
Because you invested more in the middle, like even before the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what you did.
So-
Yeah.
because the middle round was the biggest thing in the draft this year. After the middle rounds,
Yeah.
and you can pick anyone in, and that's it.
Awesome, man. Hey, best of luck.
So I thought I was gonna be the best. That's your best for last.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So
Anyways,
Theo, you're gonna say Theo?
best of luck for.
Best of the worst, I guess.
For
This is
TBHL.
terrible. All right, thanks,
And
guys.
thanks so much, man.
See you in the finals, buddy. The GOAT versus Arjun.
We're actually going to call last year's TBHL Firecracker Draft champion. We're going to call Seon.
What's up?
Hey. You still carrying that clipboard around, eh?
Always.
right.
Never done.
Seon, you won it last year. You won it all last year. Do you think your team this year is better than your team last year? Because I know you had Otto. Otto was on your team last year. Shout out to my commish. Is your team? I'm gonna ask you personally. Is your team better this year than last year?
Honestly, that's a hard question to answer. It's a completely different game this year. You have some different people, you have different captains, different strategies going into it. So it's like comparing apples to oranges. I can't say like my team last year and this year is the same thing. So, yeah.
But you still brought back Gopal, Idris, Hamdi.
Yeah.
Pretty much brought like a certain core back, right?
Yeah, I brought a bit of the core back just because I'm comfortable with them.
Yeah.
We have chemistry together. But it is a different game this year, so you have to start from scratch.
Quick question though. Talk on the street is that Gopal has ETBL playoffs. How does that, and he may not be able to make every game, how does that affect your gameplay going into it? Because he's the top defender in the league right now.
Right. That's a good question. So I spoke to Gopal prior to the draft, and he only has one game for that day. So Gopal's an elite defender that you just have to have on your team. So I'm okay missing him for one game, if that means I can have Gopal on my team for the rest of the draft tournaments.
Yeah.
And to ensure that my defense still solid, I drafted guys like Mo Mandra,
Solid pickup, by the way.
Razi, who maybe a lot of people might not know. Razi from the Kings, he's a tier 1 defender. I got myself, along with
already have your solid four.
Hamza from the Sharks as well. So my defense
You can
is.
push him up. You can push somebody up.
Yeah, I got a bunch of people, so my team is pretty flexible defensively.
Awesome, man. Hey, best of luck coming up in the tournament, man. I hope you all the best. He's trying to go back to back. It's our captain, Shawn. Way to go, buddy. Thanks so much.
Who the hell is the best? For last.
We're going to call Theo back. We got Theo. He's always on the panel. He's the guy that does it all. Come here, buddy. You look stressed.
Oh, welcome back to the panel,
look
baby.
stressed. Bud, you're going to join us here right now. That's the mic. Hold it.
Hold my stick.
You don't have a big enough hand, bud?
Just hold my
Nah,
stick.
I'm okay.
I'm not holding your stick for you.
Hold my stick.
No, I'm not
Easy
going to
there,
hold your
bud.
stick. All right, just for you.
You gotta be good with your
So-
hands there, buddy.
Say ah. Say ah. A little bit.
Nah, hold it.
Hey, going into, can you hold your stick now, please? Thanks. Hey, why are you so stressed? Why do you always look so stressed? One, we know you missed out on Rajiv. It happens. Two, you've probably called Hamza at least 30 times and he picked up once. Clearly, your first choice doesn't like you very much. But your team seems all right. But why are you missing defenders?
Honestly, the draft had very little defenders. I mean, I do have a pretty solid team in depth, offensively, but defensively,
It's a shit show.
I'm trying to make some trades here. But
Apparently
no
there was
one's budging.
24 defensemen and you drafted none of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I have 6 defensemen, 6 pretty decent defensemen.
Do they know their
Two-way-
defensemen for the
I mean,
tournament?
they don't know their defensemen.
So
yet,
you're going to
but-
put Shorty as a defender? Because that's what we've been hearing.
I can't wait for Hamza to be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm trying to make trades. Some of these guys are giving me pennies on the dollar. I mean, if I wanted to bring a bucket of dirt to play and put a stick in it and hope it plays, I would do that.
And that's why Theo was
But I'm not going to do that because that's not what I want. I'm offering, pretty damn good deals, but guys like Suji, guys like, literally everyone else, they're offering me buckets of dirt. I don't want buckets of dirt.
Theo, man, I wish you all the best with your draft tournament. I don't know how you're going to do because you have no defenders. It might just be you. But
Where
hey,
do you rank me
where do I rank you?
with the 6 other teams?
That's a pretty high number. It's pretty high still.
Hey, this is TVHL, the panel. We're going to come back to you soon. I hope you guys will keep watching, keep supporting us. We'd like to thank Saffron Media for all the support, for all the sponsorship. We'd also like to thank Markham and 14th, Boston Pizza. But most of all, we'd like to thank Firecracker, our dude. Mad respect, always up there, always looking after you. We out here, we coming back soon. This is your host, Dushiv, professional asshole Ram, and my Tinder profile, Theo.
Whoa. This is why he never held a trophy in his life.
Can you lift it? Can you try to lift it with one hand?
Drop the glass.
Why your neck is spazzing out, man?
I've never seen that vein ever.
You know, they say holding up a cup before the tournament's bad luck, right? This is why your team will lose.
And now we know why Hamza's gonna request a trade. Yeah, we Gucci, don't worry, man. Best for last.
Fuck you guys, fuck you. You're shit,
Happy?
captain.
Everyone's a shit captain.